But I need this siege done on the double. Oh, our esteemed ruler is still there. Come on. Oh wait, you can't do this at war, can you? Bummer. Well, truce breaking coming? Something like that. Don't need a spy network on you anymore. This one will be done soon enough. Need to get it done, granted, but we will get it done. Come on, I'm in a hurry here. Get that freaking siege done. Kilwa, Navy. Transports. Well, we're just gonna have to greet them as best we can. What's their crappiest province? Yeah, I guess they're gonna keep Suzumieti. I don't want my ally having a coast now, do I? Especially a coastal capital, because that will be placed under blockade. Whoa, whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Let's not spill the beans just yet. Okay, down you go, army, consolidate. You guys are going to be my new subject. I am taking your money, of course. And that is going to draw me into a war with Kilwa Kil. A war that they will not win, because this is their conquest of what? Antankara. My Antankara. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna get a big truce with you. Okay. We've assumed leadership in this war. Sadly, I couldn't get any allies. Very sadly, my subjects now hate me. I don't care so much about you. You can revolt all you want. You, however, are meant to be on my side, so let's improve relations with you. Oh, great. Swimming lesson time. I don't care about the prestige loss. Learn to swim. I'm really worried about having you for the long haul. Okay, I got provinces to core, and core them I shall, despite the cost. Despite your directions. Now, we need to keep our eyes peeled. We can get 25 war score from him not taking this province. We can get war score from killing his units, but I can't take any of his land unless I have a fort occupied here. Which means we might need to run him down badly, very badly, and sneak our way in. So let's keep our eyes around us. Spy network won't really help us here. We'll try to keep our subjects a bit happier, though. Alright, Runt Puppy, it's up to you to defend the whole bleeding island. It's unfortunate that Antimoro has that. Okay, so he's coming in for Ibuina. Sadly, it's Savannah, but not so sadly, he'll take a big penalty of landing there. Why do I feel like I'm meant to have more units than I have right now? My subjects should be attaching to me. Of course they won't, because they're angry. Well, get less angry and more supportive, please. Goodbye, more prestige. Never needed it, except I need it for morale. Oh Christ, yeah, Tech 4, but I'm on Tech 4, and he should be a ways away from Tech 5. I'll get there in March, good. You want to fight? Come and fight. He's on his way. I won't get all the flanking I want, but a 2-hit to the landing, or the 2-hit to his rolls because of the landing should be sufficient to destroy him. Oh, especially with this kind of backup. Okay, I don't like that morale difference, it's huge, but I am flanking him. Come on, tenderize the bugger. I can't sustain massive losses in this war. I've already lost about a third of my backup with that. Now, if he wants to come in for more, that's fine, especially if he runs here, because it's a fort with hills, and that is our specialty, not his. Still, the downside is, and a sizable downside it is, I can't get to him unless he lets me sneak around and plant my units on him. That'll be difficult, but not impossible. I'd need to build almost entirely over here. Slaughtered, thanks to the war score chief. We'll stay central so he can't jump us. Oh crumbs, I didn't mean to bump you out there, I was just looking around. Well, there goes one of our transports. Oh, he's landing in the south as well. He'll be there on the 13th of June. Still, whilst I won't get the benefit of striking him whilst he lands, still gonna kill him. This could be a long war, and to make matters worse, it's a war that he's constantly going to get blockaded home ports on us. But we shall persist. Where's it going to? Oh, the province that I'm running into right now, I believe. You send them in, I knock them down. Thanks for the war score. Wouldn't mind myself a new, better general. Or at least trying to get a new, better general. It's not like I even know what prestige is. What is this garbage? Ooh. Alright, well, it's going to be a long and hard fight if I want to completely reduce his numbers here. And I have no way of really getting to him. Until I get my boats around here. Even though if he's out here, then I won't be able to break through. Let's actually take a quick look at what that means for us. It means even if I win with a lot of war score and he's willing to give up land, he'll go, nope, you can't have that because you haven't occupied any forts. Does that apply to you as well? No, it doesn't. So it's not impossible that I take this province off of him. It does, however, apply to you. And you. So, you know, best case scenario so far is that I get Zanzibar off of him, which isn't a terrible deal. But I can't sustain losses forever here. I left during the war. I came back to a brutalized Mutapa. The war did not develop to our favor. Certainly didn't develop to Mutapa's favor either, which is a little bit funny to me. I'm going to dish out more lands to the clergy so I have more income. Autonomy is going to be a problem for a while now. What about Mozambique? It's outside of the fortified area. Mozambique. Eh? That's not how it works. It means land connection to a fort. That can be really trolly if you're fighting Russia and its only fort is in the wastes of Siberia And then you can't actually demand anything until you take that one. Alright, where's the... No, that's boats. Hope that's my boat you're building. It is. Okay. I have to be patient in this war, but I can be patient. Is there a maximum distance for that? Like 10 provinces? If there is, I didn't know about that. Slave trade. Ah, mercantilism and trade efficiency. Yeah. I'll take it. We need mercantilism in these hard times of being blockaded. I'm gonna beat you, Kilwa. The downside is he's probably gonna get Tech 5 and then come crush me. But Tech 5 isn't the be-all and end-all. That infantry and cavalry shock is brutal, but it's not everything. And I am getting ticking war score here. His blockades are pretty brutal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 war score from it. I, however, will offset that with you and with the battles. Alright, might take a bit more to get Betsy on our side, but we will. Let's just keep improving relations with our subjects while we're here. Whew. He's got me antsy every time he's floating his troops around like that. I'm going to cut maintenance so that I can save up more dosh, because it takes him a while to land on my soil anyway. Kilwa has a tiny island province at the Strait Crossing. Doesn't count for the -1,000, but you already... Oh yeah, I was already looking at Zanzibar. If there's anything else they have, that's news to me. So yeah, I can get Zanzibar out of this war. I want more. I hope he's not converting these provinces. Even when I land there, though, you know, I'm just going to be bordering somebody that's massive and stronger than me. And this province has feudalism. Good. I need feudalism. I would probably dev on that one. Build more ships, Jake. Well, I guess we can prepare for that. It is a risky biscuit, but... he seems quite keen on keeping the blockade here, but not on the coast of Tamtave, which would give me a way up and around here. But I need to be in a position where I can peace out fast, because if he starts boarding me here, or wipes my units out here, I need to be able to make peace quickly. Oh, well, here he comes. He's going for Bessalampi. Good news for me. We'll have him down. Come on, runt puppy. I know it's only the savannah, but you should be able to win this. Also, we've got the backing of Antemoro, who may just have to do a lot of the fighting for us. That's actually quite nice that they're on the front and center. That reduces the manpower strain on me. Even if they don't hit so hard, it means that often they don't completely wipe, and then we can circle around and get added war score for another victorious battle. I'm just making it sound like everything that's happening is coming according to my plan. It's the only way I can keep myself sane here. Alright, goody goody. We didn't take really any losses at all, so cut back on the spending and wait for more to arrive. Are we on force limit? We're not. We could puff our chest out a bit more if Betsy continues to be a problem. Malevolence. The hell is this? We have a long way to go and improve relations. That should fix things nicely. Feels good to be winning a war. Feels very good. I need to keep a hawk eye on these landings, which is not easy for me. This is a pain. This is a tax on my diplomatic power, which we don't get a lot of. If only we had that 4-dip air that we cast into the sea. I spent 100 bloody prestige on drowning my heirs so far. We're trapped on this cursed island. That we are, and it feels pretty damn cursed. It's kind of an overused phrase these days, but I feel it applies to us quite well. Hey Mutapa, you wanna, you know, break a leg? What I could hope for is that Ajuran eats Pate quickly and then works down through Malindi and Kilwa. Which is an interesting one. I wonder if Kilwa would actually defend their allies at this point. I mean, I've slaughtered quite a few of their armies. They're down a lot. If they send more to die, then this could be advantage us. But damn it, I need Kilwa. I mean, the ultimate win here is that he exhausts a lot more of his forces on us. He doesn't get Tech 6. And then we slip out here, under the cover of darkness, with a reasonable sized army. We occupy Kilwa, and then we strip him of this land. That's the dream. Oh, and then I'm totally allying Ajuran as fast as I can. He's not going to be very interested, I think, though. Very hard mode hurts a lot. So does wrong religion group, especially against an Imamate. Can you see Kilwa's manpower pool in the ledger? That I can. Kilwa have a lot more manpower than I do, and they've murked up a bit. I wonder how they are in terms of loans. No loans. It's alright, I'm in the green though. Don't they have a bit of gold for themselves though? Yeah, they do. How would they be in the... How could they possibly be in the red if they own Kilwa capital? Still, as time goes on, I get my ticking war score. It gets up to 25. And then... crumbs, you've got them under lockdown. Lock and bloomin' key. Well, it takes a while to make these cogs, but I should probably get on it. Then at least I maybe have 6 cogs that I can pull around. Dropping him with 6 units is suicidal, though. Also, he could catch me like that. Maybe build some heavies, too. Against his 6 heavies? I don't think so. Crumbs, he has come around to put us under blockade. I have to really hope he gets dragged into some other war where his navy is needed, like Ajuran. Let me think. Pate's not allied, but Malindi is. It's Warsangali. Damn it, Ajuran won't disturb Kilwa for some time. How can he afford 6 heavies? It's very hard mode and he has a gold mine. Even without the gold, the heavy very hard mode, he should be able to do that. But he also has vastly increased limits on everything. Ivory's damn good as well. Okay, he's building up a little bit. Not much going on, so I might as well speed for it. Ah, rebels, you see? Mutapan separatists. Yuan Shao, this war is mine. See, he's not far away from wanting a white piece. That's not where it ends. Again, I believe I can take Kilwa. Not Kilwa, Zanzibar. But, you know, I'm not here for just plain old Zanzibar. That wasn't my thinking when I subjugated instead of annexing Betsy. Is that his 8 transports on the right of your land? Seems to have given up transporting. Yeah, that's actually a bit of a problem. I suppose I could cut back even more and save more dosh. Comes at a risk, granted. These names are awful. Oh right, the power projection fell, didn't it? Meaning I need to kick somebody away to the curb. That would be you. You are not worthy. That said, I feel like some well-placed heavies. Yeah, let's full core this while we're at it. Screw war exhaustion. I feel like some well-placed heavies would take care of this quite nicely. But it would also take forever, given the blockade and the war exhaustion. But a couple of heavies with my... There's a lovely thing I could use here, which would be using the merchant guilds to draft ships for war, but you need 10 home ports. I only have 9. Why did he subjugate his neighbours instead of annexing? I subjugated these guys because I didn't want to look after Sunni land directly. I wanted to integrate them to get it without separatism, because I don't want to fight many rebels here. As for these guys, they were declared war upon by Kilwa, so I subjugated them to get myself into a defensive war against Kilwa. This is where we are now. Seize a province to get to 10. Can't do that whilst at war. Where are you? Yeah, seize land there wouldn't work. I mean, if this goes on for a very long time, I could have them rebel against me and then fight them and re-annex them. But a lot of things I can't do because we're at war. Beat them -12 stab hit. Dow them. No thank you. No thank you at all. Alright, Mutapan separatists continuing to run around. Revolts in Kilwa give me a +10 reason for peace. We could white peace out of this. But we couldn't quite take the province we want. And you know, I wouldn't mind some gold for my troubles, but let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet. Not liking this blockade he has on me though, not at all. It's really limiting what I can do. Gold to build that navy you need. You're not wrong there. Yeah, expanded E-Marina. Gain tax, production and manpower in the main province here. Don't mind if I do. I need some development here. I don't think I'll be constructing or developing it anytime soon, but there you go. How much war score are you going to get, or is this max from ticking? It's not just ticking war score, which we have another 8 to get, so we can get ourselves up to quite a bit actually. Enough to take what I want. However, it's also length of war, which is a modifier, and how enthusiastic they are. Length of war hasn't ticked all the way down yet, and I can hold out in this for a long time. Kilwa, however, they're getting pretender rebels. Oh man, if they could just get their boats off my bloomin'... Yeah. Then I could ship over. Yeah, rebels and rebels. See, I was right to give them all this crappy land. Not just any old rebels, a lot of rebels. 7 and 4. They have the numbers to deal with that, but it's going to chew into what they have. I am sorely tempted to shove a heavy or maybe even a few galleys out there to tip the balance. Costs me heavily in terms of sailors, though. But some cannons, just to rip these guys apart, would be tempting. If he brings these in, though, I'm a bit scuppered. But I can't resist the temptation. I gotta do what I can here. Because I could then shove more than he has. And remember that admiral I told to sod off? I might come crawling back for them. Of course he can bring in reinforcements, in which case I have to retreat, but that's just the game you play, the dice you roll. Jake, trade ships are better here. They're also twice as expensive. Wait, do the galleys do like twice as worse in in open waters? I forget. Oh well, we'll see what Kilwa makes of this attack from within and without. Truce is up with you. they'd give me that province now. But I'm not here for just one crummy province. I really want feudalism. It's nice to have a treasury that's going up as well, though. Downside is I don't have a lot to transport units over with. However, if those rebels hold here... Kilwa have a big army now. It's alright though, they're not going to transport themselves onto me at this rate. 21, now 22 war score, we're almost capped out on that. Man, I could really start taking them for a ride here. Real money. But I'm not done yet. I need to push harder. Uh-oh, did he just collapse? No, I don't think he did. There's a good point made. If Kilwa's fort is occupied, the no fort rule might not apply, and then I could rip into him. So let us also consider that. What do we think? Can we take on his boats here? I would like more cogs. Get an admiral? I really don't want to pay for an admiral. I just want to chase them away, but I could also lose the battle, which would hurt my war score. War reps, not direct money, he has gold. Yeah, that's also true. Well, he had gold. It's currently being sieged down there. I'm going to wait for that to get eaten up by the rebels. But I also want more boats here. It's a shame it takes so long. Oh god, you take forever. Unrest is a problem here? Why? Oh yeah, you're exhausted from the war, because unlike me, your capitals are being blockaded. Yeah, you'll probably get peasants, but too bad. Actually, that is very bad if it forces my boats into there. Oh well. Go, go, rebels! Whilst we're doing all this, we can advance our government. Tax and corruption, manpower. That's a lot of manpower, but that's good corruption reduction. Corruption reduction. That is a lot of manpower. God, that's a difficult one to decide, actually. Yeah, 20% manpower is too much to sniff at. Corruption doesn't always hit, and it probably won't hit too hard in this campaign. Jake, buy down their rebels. Buy down their rebels. Come on, Kilwa, fall, you bugger. Okay, we have separatism. It's really threatening us around here. We can get rid of it by paying our army and telling them to take care of that. But I think I'm also going to reduce war exhaustion by a lot. And do that. Should take care of things. Not interested in having you guys rise up. Wait, you still want to rise up? Then I need to pay my troops a bit more. Okay, interesting one right there. I'm not far away from taking their capital. I could take their capital. Alternatively, I could take these two No, because Safal, that province still counts for the whole fort thing. My very own gold mine. All right, yeah, get rid of the gold there. I could take his capital right from him. But why leave it at that? Yeah, I shouldn't just leave myself in a position to get curb stomped by Kilwa, although that is great. I should hold out for more. After all, we still could have more length of war stuff happening, and he could have yet more revolts in his. But no, the thing going higher than what you demanding more than the war score you have really hurts. Should not risk it too much in case the province is freed from rebels. Yeah, that is very true. It's a damn shame, but I think I'm going to settle for Kilwa. How developed is Kilwa? 10 development of feudalism. Granted, it's the wrong religion, but I think so. Next tick and take the place above it too. It's very tempting to break truce on this bastard. Gems. Also no friends. Alright, let's wait one month and pray that it doesn't all end. Whew. I had this nightmare vision in my head that that province would flip away somehow. And would you look at that? He has more revolts and more reason to want to give in to me. Not that he's going to give me a whole lot more land here, but we could take more. We could take better provinces. We could take provinces that are still my religion. They can't accept demands against these guys. Oh, look at that! It's the right kind of rebels as well. Those rebels would go around, and I don't think they can spread fetishism, but if I cut him off from going to be able to deal with that, no, he'd just take this route, wouldn't he? Still, though, fetishist rebels are something else, aren't they? War reparations are going to be worth less since he won't have the gold anymore, but I need to strongly consider what's worth doing to him. I want his capital, there's no doubt about that, but what else is worth our time? I think it might be Zanzibar worth taking, because then I get a... Well, I deny him an entrepot and take it for myself in a good trade node. It's going to be hard to fly around everywhere, but that's a banging peace deal. He still has gold down in the south, Jake. Safala has gold. Kilwa does not, and with this I'm going to swole up and beat the ever-loving crap out of Kilwa as best I can. Whew, that's good. That's almost too good, but thanks for the war. Lovely. Shame about the religious problem, but what you gonna do? Let's get it cored, let's get it cored, let's check the institution stuff. Because I need to institution up. I can't embrace just yet, but I will. Oh, nice! They're both part of the same stuff here, and let's hope those fetishist zealots can do God's work as well. Excellent. We'll be able to take his northern part in the next fight without occupying as well. Yeah. Right. Right. I think I'm going to integrate you. Well, do I have any reason to integrate my subjects here? You're a bit of a pain because you don't like me, but I will make you like me. All in due time. I'm not sure if fetishist zealots can switch a province, but it would be damn sweet if they could. High income. I don't think so. Away you go. Kilwa's our rival, which might mean we get friendly with his rivals like Ajuran. So let's try to get friendlier with Ajuran. They probably won't like us, but there's a small chance that they go friendly with us. It's very tempting to break truce on Kilwa. But he still has these allies, which can't be underestimated. Oh god, how did Maravi get Tech 4? No, they have feudalism. Ferry your troops over first, Jake. I don't think I will. I have no good reason to right now. Those guys still want to rise up. I need to make sure that we don't have those rebels. Feels good having this gold. Let's see. Yeah, it would be Kilwan separatists. They're the only one with a core here. I need boats. I don't need these galleys so much, but I do need other kinds of boats. to get our troops there and back again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 should actually be fine, but we'll just have our boats in position. Add autonomy so you don't have to deal with Kilwan rebels. Heavens no, it wouldn't. Well, you know, it would make a difference here. But they're a long way away from rising up. And I don't want autonomy on Kilwa. In fact, it's very tempting to move my capital to Kilwa to ensure that there's 0 autonomy on that delicious gold. Also, let's hear it for fetishist rebels and more pretender rebels going around. Where do you move his capital to? Kilwa? You feeling alright? Not so great. He's over in Mozambique. He has to deal with African rebs. Okay, I need to build my spy network on you. I can't afford to worry about Betsy rising up all the time. So I'm going to pull the diplomat and try to get friendlier with Ajuran, because I need friends here. Actually, who would ever be my friend? Makua. I wonder if Moravi would ever consider it, so I could have you. No.